MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Dustin May will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at one of the top young right-handed pitchers in all of baseball in Dustin May. Big fastball with a lot of movement. When I mean big, I mean like really big. 98 to 100 miles an hour with tremendous sink and a hard slider to go along with it. The key for Dustin May, throwing strikes early to keep that pitch count down.
First pitch of the AV on its way.
First pitch, 7:06.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
So he got him swinging. Ozzie Albies goes down for the first out of the game. So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a pitch right there you gotta just lay off. There's a good chance he's going to throw it on 0-2, and if you can recognize it starting down in the zone, you know it's only going to go down from there.
Count even at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Nimmo, and he makes the catch for the second out.
That is third. The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
At the plate now is Ronald Acuna. In his career versus this pitcher, he's just 1 for 6. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Advantage count, 2-0 to the Braves center fielder.
You'd never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
And it's fouled away. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Hit down the line at first.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And another foul ball. the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. The 1-1 home. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Acuna stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. Braves strand 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Tyler Glasnow is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
2 words, Matt. High ceiling. This guy has a chance to be one of the most dominant pitchers in all of baseball. Big, tall, strong guy with a big power arm and a nasty hammer curveball. If he's throwing strikes with his fastball and his curveball, he's nearly impossible to hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. He's set, and the pitch. Yeah. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way.
That's a ball. Count 1-0.
And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Here's the former first-round draft choice, Brandon Nimmo. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Runners on first with 1 down. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, Hero. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
the 2-1. Here's a ball lined up and over the head of Segura. It's short. It's on into left center for a base hit.
Hey, maybe we have something brewing right here. That has to be the case. When you're facing an elite level A starter, numero uno, you have to find a way to get to him. Any chance you get, maybe this is their opportunity early.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. First and second now, one man out. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So now here is Rhys Hoskins looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. First offering as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You've got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Dodgers strand a couple. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the switch-hitting third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Fouled away. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. Chopper foul. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Slater is a very well-regarded defensive outfielder. Used to be that fielders were evaluated mostly by the eyeball test and simple stats like fielding percentage, but of course these days there are many more advanced ways that help determine a guy's work in the field, and in his case he shines in many ways.
You know, Matty, for me, I think he does pass the eyeball test. I know you have to look at all the numbers and the analytics to really appreciate a ball player like this, but man, does he come to work every day and play hard.
Next to dig in, Jacob Pearson. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The 1-1. Chop toward the second baseman. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in will be Edwin Rios.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Edwin Rios.
Now here's the first offering. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, that sets up a big pitch right here, Matt, because you don't want to lose the leadoff guy in a scoreless game. It's tough to work around the leadoff walk.
And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Striding in is Will Smith. First pitch on the way, and a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Rios gets his lead at first, nobody out. Goodness, 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Dom Thompson-Williams comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count, 0-2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
So stepping in is Dustin May. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
The 0-1 on its way.
1-1.
Fouled off. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. Back with more postseason baseball in Game 2 after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. First offering on its way.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
Now to bat, Tyler Glasnow, and we'll likely see him square around to bunt. Here's the first pitch to him. Squaring to bunt, but this is a foul ball. A 1 pitch on its way. And the bunt attempt will be foul, so we'll see how they want to play it now with 2 strikes. Has a look, now the pitch.
Nope, that's a ball.
And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back, 3-2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
The 3-2 pitch. Bit of a surprise here as he's going to try to lay one down. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Stepping up is Ozzie Albies, struck out in his first at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Third inning, no score to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 1-2. Here's a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
One thing to take note of is how these last 2 batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
The 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura, 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch coming, here it is. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Vasquez on second. Albies is over at first with one away. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball.
Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play. Acuna digs in now as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Oh, 1 count and the pitch. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with a sac fly.
Next to stand in is Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now here's the first offering as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there. It's strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
The 0-1 offering. And he's way off balance with the swing there.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw to third, and oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
Well, he's just lost complete control of the baseball in this inning. 2 walks and now a wild pitch. You know he's talking to himself in his head, and I can't imagine he's saying any real nice things either.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready with the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and not in time as the run scores. Throw to second, but he's in there as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Dan, from a pitcher standpoint, that's a backbreaker. 2 out, 2 RBI base hit right there.
Awfully frustrating. You're trying to make some good pitches. You get 2 outs, and all of a sudden you give up that big base hit that drives in 2. Frustrating for a pitcher.
Yohan Moncada is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. 3 runs already home here. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Grounded down the third baseline. Count still at 1-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he fouls this one off. Just hung in there on that one. And he'll get to see another one. It'll be the 10th pitch of this at-bat. The 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
And now, Austin Slater. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch on the way.
1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0 delivery. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
From the stretch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Nimmo. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Braves 3 and the Dodgers nothing. bottom of the third now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts.
The right fielder, Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. God, he jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside of baseball and drive it the other way.
Swanson.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. Two 2-0 the count to Dansby Swanson.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Now the 2-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. One away. So a runner at first with one out now. And ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
And there's ball 2 now.
Down to 2-1.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Albies brings it in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So a man at third here with 2 gone. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First pitch of the AB on its way. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Tough spot to hit here as a hitter. You have a base open, so you have to almost be trying to think like the pitcher. Is he going to try to pitch around me, or is he going to come in the strike zone?
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Dodgers leave 1. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the rookie outfielder, Jacob Pearson.
For me, this is an important add-on inning here. Their little lead is cute. I like it, but keeping the pressure on, building that lead, that's how you bury someone.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. So next to bat will be Christian Vasquez. First pitch of the AB now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Nimmo is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2. Now at the plate here is Tyler Glasnow, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance.
And not easy to do in today's game. High velocity, exploding breaking stuff. He executed that sac bunt perfectly.
Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Good action on the sinker, 1-2. Here's another shot down the line in right. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Glasnow at second with 2 down. Smoke toward the hole, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Little ground ball with eyes right there. He might have been a little bit out in front, but I don't care. That's a bullet knock in the box score tomorrow morning.
Gene Segura standing in, and it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Looking to wiggle out of this, here it is, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Here's the 1-1. 1-2 now.
Obviously, he's not fatiguing whatsoever. Still in the mid to high 90s with his fastball. These guys got to stay on the attack if they're going to have a chance.
Hit back up the middle. Dive, but it's off his glove, and the run should score. And the run is in to score from third.
Well, there you go. Another hit surrendered, and I think he's just run into a wall out there on the mound. These batters aren't looking like they're getting fooled anymore.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt. Goes to third with it, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Now the 3-2 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Jimmy Nelson answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score any more here, the other guys feel like their door's still open.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Braves on top, 4-0. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Flew out in his only at-bat so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Slater is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in next, Edwin Rios worked a walk his first time up. He's set, and the pitch.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
Now the 2-0 home.
3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking you deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here now is Will Smith, struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Here's the 0-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Moncada fields it cleanly. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They trail here 4-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And stepping in, the long ball threat, Yoan Moncada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike 2. And he fights this one off here to foul it off to the left, and that holds the count at 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Now the first pitch. Austin Slater is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
1-1 the count. Now the pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
To the plate now, Jacob Pearson, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. No hits to this point. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next, it'll be Christian Vasquez, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. One left for Atlanta, but they're in front 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
For the Dodgers,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the left fielder, John Thompson-Williams.
Pitch on the way. Dom Thompson-Williams will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. 3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the fifth underway.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Nelson.
Next up for Los Angeles, Jimmy Nelson. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth as he was a late entrant into this one. He's ready. Now the pitch.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
From the stretch. And he pops up the bunt attempt. Glasnow is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The batter, the right fielder.
Here's Mookie Betts, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, 0-1, using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Count 21.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. And here's a fastball, not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Thompson Williams, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
I think that's one of the toughest calls for an umpire to make. The check swing appeal. Hitters rarely feel like they went, and I don't think he likes getting rung up there by the first base umpire. But looking at it, it's hard to say for sure that he didn't go around.
Has a look, now the pitch. Dansby Swanson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Now a move over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. He's running. That's a strike to throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
The 2-2. In the dirt here. Throw goes over to third. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. Braves lead this one 4-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Tyler Glasnow. He doubled his last time up.
Tyler Glasnow.
First pitch coming, here it is. And he gets ahead 0-1. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Mm. 3-2.
Wow, that was a pretty good 2-strike slider right there. I think that would fool them, and the umpire too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Racing back the center fielder. And it's gone as they add still another. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. And the Braves have now opened up a 5-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 1-0 delivery. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And there is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play. And stepping in, Ronald Acuna. A couple of walks for him thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's the Braves 5 and the Dodgers nothing. So now into the box is Dansby Swanson. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, they're definitely just not having consistent quality ABs. The game plan they had coming in hasn't worked, and I'm interested to see if they're willing to change it up a little bit.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
So here's Brandon Nimmo. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0.
That's ball 2.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
Popped him up. Moncada takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And in at the plate steps Keston Hiura. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Nope. Ball 1, no strike.
Now the 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. No trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. New inning set to get underway. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now here's the pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Yeah, that looked like an auto take right there, just trying to measure up this pitcher's stuff.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Nimmo is right there, 1 down. Next to bat will be the Cuban import, Yoan Moncada. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First pitch on the way. 1 out, nobody on. And he popped him up. Rios trying to get there, and that's going to land foul. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
The right fielder, number 14.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Austin Slater. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 delivery. Too high. 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And that misses. 2-2. And it's a full count. 3-2 to Austin Slater.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground to the right side. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Braves, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
For the Dodgers, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
He's set. Here it comes. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One 1-0 count. Here it is. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop. You better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swing and a miss. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
And he misses again. Ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Shows some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
So now to the plate, Edwin Rios. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-0. 1-1 the count now.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hoskins on at first, nobody out. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1.
Got to find a way to get back in the zone. I know you're in danger of losing both to walks, but certainly don't miss over the heart of the plate and have this guy gap one, or even worse, hit a 2-run homer.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
As we look at the numbers, we can see that he's north of 90 pitches right now, so it's not surprising to see him maybe losing a little bit of command. We'll see if he can battle through this and finish strong.
Here comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. Tired a bit as he reached the 7th, but he's got a shot at the victory if his bullpen can help him out. Val Harris comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. So next to hit is Will Smith, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. And it's 1-1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. A swing and a ground ball to third. Over to Albies. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
They played the matchup there, and it worked out perfectly. Ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
Stepping in now, Dom Thompson-Williams, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Fouled away. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Good eye to lay off the slider there, and he works it to full 3-2 here.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Ball 4.
The pitcher, number 40.
Malik Smith will see what he can do off the bench as he'll bat with runners at the corners and 2 gone here. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Boy, this hole he's digging on the mound is all his doing. If you can't throw strikes, you're not going to be out there very long.
Fouled off. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
3-2 pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Blake Trinan answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Into the box, Mookie Betts. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
With runners on base, 2 outs and 2 strikes, this is a big next pitch for both sides.
The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. Albies picks it up, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Dodgers leave them loaded. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Grant Gavin has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now here is Jacob Pearson. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jacob Pearson.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Gavin features one of the biggest yackers in the game. Curveball's got a ton of movement. The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
The count now at 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Christian Vasquez waits on deck. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Left side, but well foul. Lifted down the line in left. And foul. The next 3-2. Clips the inside corner for strike 3.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Christian Vasquez. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
2 balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Blake.
Austin Riley will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. Now here's the first offering as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. Now this gets all the way to the wall. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Into the box, Ozzie Albies. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Nimmo in pursuit. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Into the box now, Gene Segura inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. 1-0 delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. Oh, but they throw it away at second. And he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, that doesn't hurt that much, but with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Chasen Schrier comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate, Ronald Acuna, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. The 1-0. This is skied into the air to straightaway center.
Waiting on it is Nimmo.
And he makes the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. Atlanta leads it 7-0. Aaron Slegers is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch on the way. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Slegers, a native of Arizona, he's a 9-year major league vet. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Weekly hit towards first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now to the plate, here is Brandon Nimmo. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike 1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Nimmo with an even count of 2-2 now. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball. The 2-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Albies backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Keston Hiura. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. First offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Ball 2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
In tight as this pitch misses, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Now at the plate is Rhys Hoskins. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB now. Hiura is off of first with 2 away. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. To third. Moncada has it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. 1 left for LA. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Freddie Freeman. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Now here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Reined in. And there's out number 2. Next up, Austin Slater. He grounded out last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the 1-0. And this is swung on and grounded out to Swanson at short. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3, but they're still in control 7-0. Now at the plate, Edwin Rios. He's the one to start things off with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a ninth-inning rally. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. A little bouncer. The windup and the 0-1. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 2-2 to the Dodgers catcher.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Dom Thompson-Williams will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Slater's under it, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Up next, Dom Thompson-Williams. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering on its way.
Counts 1-0.
Now the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. He brings it in, and the Braves have gotten the all-important road victory here in Game 2. They even up the series before heading home as this one is over.
Wow, they were banging on all cylinders from the leadoff man to the number 9 guy, the owner. They absolutely cruised to a 7-run victory. If it were only always that easy, right?
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The Braves even up this division series at 1 game apiece. Tyler Glasnow pitches well enough to get the W. Dustin May couldn't escape the fourth inning as he slapped with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves,